I wasn't recording. I did an entire take and I wasn't recording. Guess I'm starting over, folks. Let's do this. What's up, everyone? I'm Andy, and this is Brain Buzz. Today I'm going to do a more casual review of another gray market product. Now, the gray market does serve a specific purpose. It's often in rural areas or areas where they're not legally allowed to sell certain products yet. Even things like high THC edibles. So today I'm taking a look at the Pineapple Express by Kloud. Or PE. Maybe they thought they had to pay by the letter. I don't know. I'm pretty familiar with how Pineapple Express is supposed to taste. I've had the flower. I've had several carts that are Pineapple Express. It's one of my favorite strains, in fact, because it's so creative usually. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this one fares. Now, I'm not going to do a top-down unboxing. I'm just going to do it right here. The package is so small anyway that there's no point. Speaking of the packaging, though, I think this is brilliant. This is all you need. It fits the cart is protected, it's barely moving in here, and so there's very little waste. I have a feeling cannabis companies in the legal market want large packages so that they can, brand themselves and have a distinct look, but I would say they could still do that with this packaging. All they need is, similar to chapstick dispensers, a box with all of their advertising, and then it just dispenses one of these to buy. That's just my take on it. Anyway, you'll see there's obviously no Canadian seal on this. You just pull this rubber tab out of the top, and inside is the cart. It's still protected, just like any other cart. But it's a pretty basic cart. There's literally nothing printed on here, but kudos on putting the THC sticker on there at least, so that if it gets misplaced, you know what it is. I'm going to put it in my compass vessel battery. We'll turn the battery on. And it's on the highest temperature setting. Let's see what this tastes like. Well, it's no unicorn hunter, I'll say that. This isn't bad. I'm I'm torn on this one because there are some really good flavors and then some really bad flavors. So, and it's a little bit dry on the throat, drier than usual. So on the good side, you do taste apple, pineapple, citrus, maybe some pine, some pepper, and a sweetness. But that makes up maybe 40% of the flavor, and then 60% of the flavor is bitter, ashy, earthy taste, which is unfortunate. Now, this reminds me quite a bit of using a dry herb vaporizer. It has that slightly burnt taste, but most of the Pineapple Express flavor. So if you're used to using a dry herb vaporizer, or if you're used to smoking it, this may actually be a pretty good choice for you. For me, not so much. I'm going to keep using this. I'll give it my final verdict later. And I'll be back to tell you about the feel and the effects. And maybe next time I won't kick the cart that this camera is on. Hey, it's been about 15 minutes, and I'm feeling all of the effects now. But this is really interesting. I started peeling back the Pineapple Express sticker that was on this tube, and underneath it says this is a 0.7 milligram cart. Let's talk about the feel first real quick. It's average, middle of the road. It's a little bit dry on the throat, but that's about it. The effects are surprisingly very Pineapple Express. The reason I peeled the sticker is because I was trying to figure out exactly what percentage THC this was. To me, it feels somewhere around mid-70s, maybe. But it does feel like Pineapple Express. It's energizing. I feel awake. It's creative. I forgot that I had to come back and record. I was off doing something and almost forgot to come back. I'm a little bit spacey. There's a bit of a head buzz, mostly concentrated at the front of the head, around the eyes, but nothing too strong. And that's about it. Yeah, it's kind of like a normal Pineapple Express, just not a great one. See, this is the part that's confusing. It says 700 milligrams of THC. Technically, I could interpret that as this is a full gram cart that contains 700 milligrams of THC, therefore it is 70%. I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. Final verdict, would I recommend it? No, I would not. All of that is very sketchy to me. Not having any details is sketchy. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're really, really stuck and it's all you can purchase. In which case, well, this was better than the Unicorn Hunter at least. So there's that, I guess. Yeah. Don't try really any of the gray market products unless you have to. So I'll be back again next week with another review. I think I'll be back with something. See you then.